Ah, Sky Chase Zone. So peaceful and relaxing. At least in retrospect. If you're just coming through this area for the first time, after you clear Metropolis Zone, you are expecting the worst. You see Tails there piloting Sonic's aircraft. You can tell because it has Sonic's name scrawled all over it. So, but after, you know, all the quickness you've had to deal with thus far, this slow level is a total change of pace. Hey, you could say it's the easiest level of the game, you know, easier than Emerald Hill, but at this point you're expecting so much and your adrenaline's pumping super, you know, so hard and so fast, you know, you can get killed on this stage. Tails does a pretty good job of tracking your movement and adjusting the plane accordingly. You can only fall off the plane, I think, if you spin dash, or if you're supersonic. So, yet another good reason to avoid being supersonic. There's not that many ring pickups on Sky Chase Zone, and it can be challenging to avoid enemies, unless you know you've played through it before. And even then, you can still hit the things, because they move so slow, you move so slow. Your traditional, you know, calling card, the ability to go super fast, is completely removed from you. And lo and behold, I lose rings, and oh my goodness, it's Dr. Robotnik's super awesome tan plane, brown plane, whatever. And that's what we're going after, folks. Dr. Robotnik's trying to escape, and Sonic's not having any of that, so... So Sonic the Hedgehog pulled out his little biplane, made Tails fly it, and there you go. This little dinky plane's going to be able to catch Robotnik's super special I can't even speak. Super cool fortress. And since Sky Chase Zone is so short, I'll be including Wing Fortress Zone along with it. Sky Chase Zone and Wing Fortress Zone are both only one act. We are on to, after Metropolis Zone, all we get to see are one-act zone for the rest of the game. But considering the final zone, which this isn't it, this is the last zone the manual mentions. Considering the difficulty, I'm okay with that. So Wing Fortress Zone is super deadly. And you'll see me avoiding ring pickups to an extent. That's to make sure I don't become supersonic, because it will kill you. It will kill you dead. We've lost Tails for the rest of the game, and it's not like we really had him anyway, because I turned him off. But if you were relying on Tails to help you, he's gone for good. And, we have the pleasure of operating without his pilot expertise, which means these floating platforms, which are here for some weird reason, yeah, don't fall off those. That's instant death down there. You get to plummet all the way back down to the earth or what have you, and not good. This level is definitely hard and dangerous. Even if you do know what you're doing, just a slip of the controller could mean the difference between life and death here. And if you become supersonic, that pretty much is death. Consequently, I'm okay with losing all my rings there because, yeah, I don't want super speed. I don't want to be super fast. I'll shoot myself right off the damn airplane. Also, haha lol, these turning platforms, yeah, they're super fun, everyone. They didn't even turn, and I still fell off of them anyway. Now I get to go through this segment again. Oh boy, just what I wanted. Yeah, I must really not want any lives for the final zone of the game. Oh no. So now I'm hurrying through this area. A bit quicker than what I should be, but hey. You notice how big Sonic the Hedgehog's shoes are? Never really noticed that until now. They are massive! He's got really big feet, or, you know, the power inherent in the shoes means that the size of them doesn't exactly matter because they're so powerful. Also, hitting that propeller is a bad idea. Oh no! Flying into a propeller could hurt you. True story. Since I don't have that many rings, I'm free to pick up all the rings that I skipped picking up the first time around. So long, we can have a comfortable number, just anything, you know, below 50, so I can actually jump. Let's not screw up this area again. Also, for those of you who don't know, there's a running shoes power-up! Yeah, no. Hahaha, good joke. Actually, we came back here due to something special, super cool, an extra life! I haven't lost that many thus far, but I have a feeling that I will need it. And, yeah. That running shoes power-up's like, come on, pick me up, you know you want me. No. Do not want. Absolutely not. It's a trap. All these rings, They're a trap! And I picked up one of them anyway. I get seduced by the rings, so I stop moving, and then I'm like, nope, 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 I don't want rings, I don't want rings, don't forget. You don't want rings. Whee! Oh, hey! Ring boxes floating in the middle of nowhere. I could have become supersonic if I picked up all of them. Still do not want. Lol. So those stupid speed launchers are a real pain in the ass. If you're not accustomed to them, you can go flying across the map. You can slow yourself down due to not knowing why you're flying across the map, and then fall into an endless pit and die. I guess you can call the sky the endless pit. That's cool. So I'm glad that Dr. Robotnik has designed all these things for us to hop on, and then he designed retractable platforms like this that are more than pleased with the idea of dropping you into death. Thankfully, I managed to never. Woohoo! See, that's another situation where you slow yourself down while you're in the middle of the air, you fall straight down that pit. You fall straight off the airplane. This is the weirdest airplane. Well, not gonna say it's the weirdest airplane I've ever seen. I'm sure I've seen weirder ones in video games, but this one's up there in weirdness. I'm just saying. Anyway, we've pretty much dealt with all the instant death traps, so it's okay for us to transform into supersonic now, I think. Watch, the game will prove me wrong or something. And the boss will be coming up relatively soon, and he's frustrating to deal with. Since it's been so long since I played the game, I didn't feel too comfortable taking him on without a supersonic power-up, which is why I'm really glad I didn't, lose my rings to some of the... I think they're called clucks, the chickens that hop out. By the way, you destroy that component, you land in Dr. Robotnik's cockpit. I guess he has this plane automated. I guess he can do that. He designed so many other cool things. And this is the boss of Wing Fortress Zone. You have to jump onto those spike platforms if you're regular Sonic and hit, well, you can, or really you just have to watch out for them, and hit the laser whenever exposed, before it fires, obviously. Since we were supersonic, though, made things so much easier. Dr. Robotnik immediately aborts mission. We grab the hidden extra life over there and hop down here for a plane ride. Whee! Well, crap! We know we're supersonic, but we didn't want to jump after him. What do we? Oh, hey! Tails is back! Not only did he quickly repair the plane, but he attached a rocket to the bottom of the plane. Because, I'm sure it'll be so easy to land that plane now in the future. Regardless, he gives us the required power to leap here after Dr. Robotnik and just hold on for dear life as he carries us up and up and up into the edges of outer space where we can apparently breathe. So join me next time for the final zone in the game, Death Egg Zone, and it is definitely full of death. Oh boy!